Hi, welcome to Coffee Talk. I'm Kelley Knitz, Broker Associate with Remax Preferred.
And I'm Lori Bobrick at Grand Financial Incorporated.
Thank you for joining us, Lori.
Thank you for having me.
Today we're going to talk about how taxes are prorated, so stay tuned. Today we're going to talk about prorating taxes. We love taxes, don't we?
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, so there are two different ways to do it. You could do it the due and payable method, which we call the Lucas County method in this area, or you could do the lien method, which is what Wood County and all other counties in the area do. And so I guess, the difference is if you are a buyer, you would want the taxes to be prorated, the lien method, so you get a larger credit for the seller from the seller. And if you're a seller, it would be beneficial for you to close the due and payable method because it's less of a credit that you have to give to the buyer.
Right.
So how does that work?
Okay, so Lucas County method, the buyer gets the credit from the day they move into the house, the day of closing, from the last tax bill, which right now would have been December 20th. So today is January 24th, so they'll get a credit from December 20th through January 24th.
So the biggest credit a buyer could get doing the Lucas County method would be 6 months worth. That's the largest credit they could get.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. If you're going to move in or have the tax bill from one day to the next 6 months. But lien method, you go back 1 full year is the most you can get.
Right. So you use the time and then you pay for it. That's how taxes are paid. So then the seller is going to have owned the property from whatever date the closing is all the way up until the date or whatever date the tax bill came out until the date that the closing is. They've got to pay for their portion of the tax bill, so they will be giving a credit on the closing disclosure form so that the buyer has it to pay the next tax bill. Although, to add to that, the buyer's not actually going to pay it. The lending institute will be paying it. So 9 chances out of 10.
Yeah, the tax credit, actually, the borrower does not get to walk away with that money. It will go towards their closing costs.
Mm-hmm. So really, it's less money they have to bring to the closing
table. Less money they have to bring to the closing table.
So I guess the things that I want you to remember, if you're buying, use the lien method, larger credit on the closing disclosure form. If you're selling, you don't want to give as much of a credit, so try to get the due and payable method. And that's all we have to say really about the tax proration. Thanks for joining us. If you want further information, we can send it to you. Just click the information button on the upper left. Or if you want to talk to me about it, call me at 419-779-6229. Thanks for watching.